friends, welcome back to S&G Family Farm. So right now we're getting stuff ready for dinner tonight. So this is the height of going into summertime. I try really hard not to cook in my house because my air conditioner doesn't cool my house very well. On top of that, my stove is a gas stove, so it puts off a lot more heat than just trying to heat something and cook it. It is an open flame, so there is a lot more heat involved. So what we're gonna do, we do own a grill. This is my husband's time to be fixing dinners for us because I fix them like at least half of the year, and then in the summertime it's his turn to be able to kind of help with that. So I usually get stuff ready for like the grill aspect of things, and so we put stuff out on the grill and he cooks it for us, and then we get to eat it that way. That way we still get good fresh hot food, but it's not heating our house up so much. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a marinade. We're going to marinate some stew meat, which is going to basically go into making kabobs. So that's what we got going on here. So I got my pan here, or my bowl, I'm sorry. I got some lemon juice, we got some avocado oil, Worcestershire, some Italian seasoning blend, and then some fresh garlic, fresh minced garlic. And so we're gonna get that going right quick. I have a really big package here, and so what I'm probably gonna do, I got a big family size package of stew meat here, so I'm gonna make enough to do the whole, marinate the whole package. But we're only probably going to eat about half of that, and then the other one will go into our freezer like a freezer meal, so that I can pull it out and either put it in a crock pot like that, or we can throw them out on the grill again. So we're going to start off with about a half a cup of lemon juice. Something acidic in your marinades really helps to tenderize the meat and help the meat to absorb flavor, especially if you're using a lower quality of meat. So we got that in there. I don't have a lot left in this bottle here, so I'm actually just going to use the rest of this bottle. I've got some more in the cabinet, but this will make just enough for this marinade. So that's probably about 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire. And then you're probably I'm gonna use about 1/4 of a cup of olive oil or avocado oil. You can use either one. I don't really have olive oil around the house, but I do have avocado oil. And then we're gonna do about 1/4 of a cup of Italian seasoning blend. So I did get this at Sam's Club. It's this minced garlic, and if you remember, we took it and froze it in little pucks so that I could have it, but I left some of it out so I could use it fresh, but the rest of it is preserved up for later use. So there we go. The marinade recipe does call for salt, so I'm almost out of salt here. Okay, so I'm out of salt in my little thing. I'm not really sure where I put my big container of salt, so we're just going to use this one. You could use soy sauce instead of just salt, but we don't eat that much soy sauce, so we're going to go with this. And then let's do a little bit of onion powder. There is going to be onions grilled with this, but we're going to add some onion powder to this. And then I'm also going to add some red pepper flakes to give it a little bit of spice. Maybe about 2 tablespoons. just took these out of the freezer, so they're still a bit frozen, but that's okay. So you could put these in the refrigerator like this overnight and stir them a few times throughout the 24-hour period. But since this meat is still partially frozen and we're wanting this here probably in the next 2 to 3 hours, we're going to be grilling this out. I want this meat to finish thawing, and I also want the marinade to set up really well in it. So we are going to we're going to saran wrap the top so nothing gets into it, and then we are going to leave it out. We're just going to let it sit out because this is still really cold. So we want the rest of this meat to finish thawing, and then we want that to we want that meat to finish thawing and really marinate really well. So we're just going to leave this, we're going to saran it off the top and leave it set out. Get this stuff cleaned up right quick, and then we'll dice up cut up our bell pepper and our onion for the rest of the kabobs that we're going to make. There's our onion. Get a lid for this, put on this, and we'll get this put in the refrigerator. The other thing I'm gonna make to go with this, since it's kebabs, is I'm going to make a broccoli salad to go with this. My husband's not gonna eat that with the kebabs, but he does have some potato chips up here on the cabinet that he likes to eat, so he'll eat that. I'm also having to be really diligent about cleaning up after myself, especially on this countertop, because we've got an ant problem right now due to all the rains and stuff. So I'm having to be very careful. Get these put in the refrigerator. Some apple cider vinegar and just a little bit of honey in this, I think. And then I have a little bit of these sweetened cranberry and candied pecans, which is a salad topper that I'm going to add in the salad. And I'm just going to go ahead and make these in my larger storage containers so that I don't have to dirty up a bowl or something. Okay, so on these, I'm just going to go through here, and any of these like super big ones, I'm going to kind of cut in half. And I'm also going to look for any bad spots on them. And I honestly don't know that I'm going to use all of this because, like I said, my husband's not going to eat this. So I may just make me some. All right, I feel like that's good. I still got some more left here if I want to eat that, or I can feed this to my chickens later. I do need a bowl here. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a squeeze of honey in this. Not a lot. I like a tangier dressing. Just some stone ground mustard and a little bit of mayonnaise here. A little whisk here. And the mayonnaise right here is the big reason why my husband won't eat this. My husband does not like mayonnaise. He doesn't really like mustard. He doesn't really do condiments with the exception of like barbecue sauce. He doesn't really do salad dressings or anything like that, so. I think that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna throw these. It needs a little sweetness, but I've got these candied pecans and cranberries in here that I think will add some of that. I think I've got some more cranberries still left. Well, maybe my husband ate them all. He likes those as a snack. Okay. We're going to add some cheese. This is just the Colby Jack blend. I didn't feel like shredding it today. Maybe about a quarter to a half a cup, maybe. We're just going to pour this over the top. Oh, I usually put sour cream in this. That's why. I don't think I have any sour cream or Greek yogurt. Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit more mayonnaise. I'm just adding a little bit of onion powder and some garlic powder to this too. It's kind of missing something. All right. And then this too can go in the refrigerator for dinner tonight. There we go. All right, friends, my husband is on his way home, so we are going to get our kabobs put together here. Now, you can do bamboo skewers if you want to. I actually have these metal ones that are reusable, so they're a little bit more sustainable and whatnot, so we're going to use those instead of bamboo skewers. Friends, I have to tell you, these kabobs that we made were so good. We grilled them out on our grill out back. It's just a propane grill. We did end up throwing on some smoked sausages and some hamburger patties just to have on hand for the next day or so for lunches, easy lunch or a easy dinner, which really came in handy. But these were so delicious. I would probably go ahead and add, if I made this again, either some soy sauce or more salt to the marinade. But in general, they were delicious, and I cannot wait to make this recipe again. Okay. I think that's going to be good, guys. I'm going to add the rest of these to this marinade right here, and that can go in the freezer. We've got some stuff here that I've got set out here. I went to Sam's Club this last go round, and they had this really yummy keto nut granola that was really good. But I feel like the ingredients on the back are really, really good and clean, but there's nothing in this that I can't make at home. So I'm going to see about if I can recreate this nut granola. I still have a little bit left in here, but we're going to get with it. So the ingredients are sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut chips, almonds, pecans, monk fruit blend, and butter, cinnamon, and salt. So you can see here that I have pretty much all of those ingredients here. I've got my coconut, sunflower, pumpkin seeds, almonds, pecans, my cinnamon, my monk fruit, my salt, and my butter. So we're just going to kind of wing this here and see what we can come up with. Got my bowl here. One of the first things I'm going to do though is I'm going to turn my oven on to bake at 400 degrees. Because we are going to probably go ahead and put this in the oven after we get it all tossed. Because we want that sugar kind of to crystallize and kind of caramelize on the outside of the nuts to give it that flavor. So we have 4 ounces, 4 ounces, there is 5 ounces of this. There's probably about 4 ounces, and then this has 8 ounces. So I'm probably only going to use about half of this package, but the rest of this I will be dumping the entire package in probably. So we're going to get started here. First thing though, I think what we're going to do is we're going to melt some butter. I don't know. I think I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. And we're just going to melt this in the microwave. And I'm just going to do that for 20 seconds at a time until that's melted. In the bottom of this bowl, we are going to add, I'm going to add a half of a teaspoon of salt to this. And then this monk fruit sweetener. I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup. Now, we're not trying to make this like super sweet. We're just trying to give it a little bit of sweetness. And then my cinnamon here. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. There we go, melted butter. Just going to take my little whisk here. And we're just going to combine this in this bowl. Good. So in goes our pecans. our almond slices. All right, friends, that was our timer. So let's put this in the oven. I'm going to bake this for probably about, I'm going to start with about 10 minutes. Those coconut flakes are kind of small, so I don't want to burn them. So I've got to keep an eye on them. So we're going to start off with about 10 minutes, then we'll stir it and see what it looks like. Friends, we still got about 4 minutes left on that timer. Let's take a peek right quick. Back up, Mimi. This smells so good. Friends, we still got about 4 minutes left on that timer. Let's take a peek. All right, friends, this should be good. I went ahead and restarted that for another 4 minutes earlier. Oh yeah, that looks really, really good. There is some pieces here that might have got a little bit more toasted than others, but I think overall it looks really, really nice. There I go, making a mess like always. All right, so we're just gonna let this cool, and then we'll come back and do a side-by-side comparison and a taste test. Okay, friends, so here we go. Time to do a taste test. So this is what the original looks like, and then this is what ours looks like. So they are pretty comparable as far as the looks go. I think the main difference is the coconut flakes are bigger in theirs than they are in mine, but that's okay. So now it just comes down to a taste test. So this is the one I know I like. I think mine's just a little bit more buttery, but I like it. It's definitely got the same flavor that I'm looking for, same texture. Yeah, I would definitely say mine is a bit more buttery, but overall, I would definitely say this is a huge success, so big thumbs up. And the best part is I made about 3 times that for about the same price. So that is awesome. So I'm very happy with that. We'll get these, I'm gonna have to find a container to put these in. I'm probably gonna end up putting it into one of my glass containers with the lid on it, so that it's a little bit more airtight. But very happy with this. If you like nuts, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like a granola, but you don't want to use oats or anything like that, this is a really good alternative. The flavor of it is amazing. And the best thing about this is, while we did use cinnamon, you could change that for apple pie spice, pumpkin pie spice, anything like that. The sweetener you can change out. You can put honey or molasses in it if you prefer, or stevia, anything like that. So there's plenty of different options, changes you can alternate in this recipe to make it taste the way you want it to taste and give it the flavor that you want it to taste like. So If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for taking time to spend with me today in my kitchen. And we will see you next time.